Come with me today as I decorate my kitchen for fall. I need to get everything cleared away and cleaned up really quick, but this is not a super clean with me, it's more of a decorate with me. So I'd love if you could come by and just watch me turn my little farmhouse kitchen into a cozy fall retreat. I love how everything turned out, and I found a really fun surprise in the garage. So let's get started decorating my house for fall. Da 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 da. So this is the kitchen. I need to clean up, and I'm going to do that before I can decorate. But I'm going to clear all of this stuff off so I have a fresh, clean slate to decorate. And I know I sound awful, but I wanted to do this video, so I'm sorry. This is the hutch I really like to decorate. I'm going to take everything off of it and just start fresh, and I'm really excited to see what we come up with this year. But first, I don't know why, but if I want to be productive now, I turn on the classic Winnie the Pooh. So I turn on Disney Plus, and I'm getting Winnie the Pooh going, and then we're going to get started. Okay, so I went to the garage after I cleaned the kitchen, and I found my missing fall tote and some beautiful dishes that they were my mother-in-law's, and she has passed away sadly, and I was so excited to find these, and oh my gosh, they're so beautiful. You guys wait till you see them. But I'm going to start by putting a garland over the sink. I wanted to do this pretty like harvest looking one with little, it looks like maybe wheat something's on them, I don't know, but I ended up not being able to do that because it wasn't long enough. So I'm just going to use this garland I got at Dollar Tree. It was $1.25 to put over the sink. It's just the regular fall autumn colored leaves, and I had a heck of a time getting it up here because the command hooks are really fat, and the little circles that are at the end of the is it a banner? No, what is this called? Garland at the end were smaller than the hook, so I had to really stretch the circle to fit over, but now they're really good and in place, and it's not going to fall down. And I would also like to get some twinkle lights to put in it. I think that would be so pretty. I've seen it in other kitchens, and I just love the whimsy of it. I love whimsical decor. I'll take this moment just to let you know that I've been very sick this week. I told y'all in the last video that I was having migraines. Well, apparently that was the beginning of COVID, and it has really had me down this week. But my friend Bethany encouraged me to get up today and decorate just a little bit if I felt like it, and just film in little tidbits. So that's what I did. I got up out of bed around noon and decided I'm going to do this. I'm going to film this fall decorate for you guys because I promised. And I'm so glad that I did because everything turned out so pretty. Like, I really can't wait for y'all to see how everything turned out. But let me know how y'all are doing in the comments below, and if you got any prayer requests. And I'm sorry if you have been messaging me and I haven't gotten back to you. I have really been, I took to the bed. This has really kicked my butt. But I feel like I'm on the mend now. My husband had it first, and then my oldest son has it with me. So we're hoping the two littles don't get it, but you never know. I decided to double up on this leaf garland because it looked a little sparse, and I think with the addition of the twinkle lights it'll look really good. But there was a little nail stuck up here, and I thought maybe I should hang them higher, but decided against it. So let me know what y'all think. Do you think this looks good like this, or should I have hung up on that nail? Moving on to my sink, I'm just going to switch out the sponge holder. I got this little pumpkin at Dollar Tree. I shared it in my Dollar Tree fall haul a couple videos back. And it's just going to be home to my scrub daddy, which is not that aesthetically pleasing, but it's functional, so whatever. And this corner is one of my favorites to decorate because it's just such a cozy little area by the stove. And I decided I would keep it basically like I had it because it's very functional as well as decorative, and just add a few fall touches, and I think it turned out so cute. You'll have to let me know what you think. But I just wiped the little cake stand down, and I decided to fill a mason jar with pecans. And I didn't have as many as I thought I did, so it's kind of silly looking, very little pecans in the jar, but I use a lot of pecans in my fall baking, so I thought that would be a good addition to my little baking corner here. I didn't get to film it, but I just switched out those summer flowers for these more autumn colored looking flowers, and all of them are artificial because I can't keep a plant alive to save my life. I have a lot of pumpkins in my collection, but none of them really match, so I'm just going to go through a few and see which one looks better here. And I had a lot of trouble deciding which one, but I think the one that I ended up with looks the best because my little, the words have escaped me. I can't remember the name of those little casserole dishes. I don't remember the name of them, but I just think the white pumpkin looks so good next to those. It's very country and like primitive feeling. And then I had these out in the garage as well. They are actually Christmas candles, the kind that people used to put in their windows all the time. And I love it because they're just, you plug them up and they work. They don't need batteries. So hallelujah, because we never have batteries. And I decided, you know, I don't have a lamp like I like everybody's getting lamps for their kitchen, and I want one so bad, but it's just not in the budget right now. So I figured I could just throw these candles up in here and create the same effect, and it didn't cost me any money. And I'm just going to fiddle with this for a little bit and find the perfect spot for it. But how pretty are those? Like, they are, it is so cozy, and I love it. I think I might like it better than a lamp because it just feels so homey and warm and inviting, which is what I want for my home. I decided to take that little picture frame down from behind the oatmeal and the sugar because it's more of a summer scene, and trying to decorate for fall here, so that just didn't match. I had a lot of trouble trying to decide where I need to put the candles, but I think this is the winner. What do y'all think? And then I decided to just put a little pumpkin in this top casserole dish, and I add some garlic later. I wasn't really sure what I was going to do with this corner, but I know that we like to keep the fruit over here because the kids actually eat it when it's over here. So I knew I wanted to keep that here, and I wanted to put some candles in this area as well because I really like the warm light it puts off. And so to block the cord in this spot, I was thinking, what am I going to do? I don't have any kind of frame to block the cords or anything. And then I remembered fall is crock pot time, so I can put my crock pot over here, which is perfect because the plates are right above it. So when it's time to serve up dinner, I've got the plates right there, and I can just pull them down and serve up the crock pot meal. So I'm so ready for crock pot season, y'all. How about you? I'm not sure what is going on, if the sickness has like drained my thinking capacity, but I had so much trouble deciding what to do after this point. Like, I hit a wall and I was so confused. So I just grabbed a pumpkin and I was like, we're going to throw a pumpkin over here and try to make it look welcome and inviting instead of just an empty space right there. Moving on to the hutch, I cleared everything off of it, and I'm going to give it a good little wipe down. That stain on the back is not coming off. I've scrubbed it with so many things. I've thought about painting the hutch, but I just haven't done it yet. So I'm just going to give it a good wipe down and then start adding the decor. I didn't have any idea what I wanted to do with this, so I'm just as surprised as you are as we go along in the video. I forgot to mention that everything I use in the video today, I've either bought at Big Lots, Dollar Tree, or Dollar General. Some of it is thrifted, but I don't have any kind of expensive decor, and I just buy a couple of pieces every year to add to my collection. So definitely decor on a budget on my channel, so if you enjoy that, I would love if you would stick around for more of my content coming up. If you don't know me, my name is Jessie. I post biblical homemaking. I like to do decorating vlogs like this, day in the life, and weekly resets. I like to encourage you to be the homemaker you were designed to be and make your home beautiful with what you have. We are a low-income, one-income family currently, and I just love to inspire others that you can be content where you are and just love on your family. This is the garland that I had originally wanted to put above the sink, but it wasn't long enough, and so I decided to just kind of zigzag it on the bottom of the hutch here, and I think it turned out really good. I'm glad it worked out this way. And then I just have my little cloche on top of the little cake stand. I'm just going to switch out these pink flowers for these cute little white flowers that I got at Dollar Tree years ago. I thought the white flowers looked okay right here. Actually, they're cream now that I think about it. But I decided I actually have another little wreath that I would rather put there. So I switched it out, and I like that look a little bit better. It's like a wood rosette kind of wreath, and I thrifted it for like $1.25, and I love that thing so much. I didn't push record when I put that little brown pumpkin there, but I decided to switch it out for this little white one that looks a little better. I decided to keep this the same and put my Pyrex bowl back on the top shelf, and then just put the little candles, they're battery operated, there on that second shelf. Hopefully I'm going to get some battery soon and it'll be lit up in here and very pretty. But for now, they're just going to be candles. These little containers that I'm putting in now, my mom actually gave them to me. They are sugar tea and coffee holders, but I'm just going to flip it around so you can't see the label and just use them in here to decorate around. And I just love bird cages, and I found this one out in the garage as well. Super excited about that. And I'm just going to put a little pumpkin under it. Again, it just feels whimsical, and I love it. This next piece doesn't really match anything, but I love it so much. It's another thrifted find, and it's actually broken in half, but you can't see that, so it doesn't matter, right? And the little steps are broken off the front. But it's my little pumpkin with a mouse in it. I just love animals inside food. I don't know how to explain it. I love woodland animals and like the little burrows with the animals in them. I'm just obsessed. So I have to put that up here so the kids can't reach it. And I'm putting the little leaf in there just to give it a little embellishment, and again, more whimsy. And it doesn't match, but I don't care. I love it. It makes my heart happy. Let that be an encouragement to you to do what you think is pretty. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. You're the one that has to live in your home. You have to look at it. Honey, you pay your bills. You do what you want. Now onto the table. I don't usually do a tablescape, but I'm so excited this year because I found the most gorgeous dishes in our garage that were my mother-in-law's. And they match perfectly with some chargers that I bought at Dollar Tree years ago. And it may not be the fanciest thing, but I think it's gorgeous how it turned out. And I've been so stressed out because we don't have enough chairs for our family. So we have been looking everywhere for kitchen chairs, and people wanted $250 for 2 chairs, and even if you go to find them at like thrift stores, they still want a lot of money for chairs. So I decided until we can get some that match, we're just going to have to use the outside chairs inside if we're going to eat together as a family at the dinner table. And that's okay. You know, it doesn't matter if the chairs match or not. If you sit there together as a family, creating that family culture, that's what matters. And now it's officially fall because I'm switching out my dish towel. I got this one at Dollar General for $1. So I'm just going to drape that over this oven handle, and now it feels like fall. Just going to pop a little pumpkin over here, and now we're done. Let's look at what we've created. This is the counter that you see when you first walk in my back door, and I love how it's so warm and inviting. It's just begging me to make a crock pot meal for my family. Y'all ignore my mug. That's my hot tea I was drinking from my throat because you can hear it's still sore. And I decided to just swap out the dish mat for a teal one until I get my fall one and ignore the dirty dishes. I gotta wash those. But the leaf garland looks so pretty up there, and the little pumpkin on the side. I just love it. What do you guys think? I'm really glad that you hung out with me today while I decorated my kitchen. I hope that you enjoyed it and maybe got some inspiration to make your home beautiful today for the autumn season. I had so much fun with you guys, and I'm just so thankful for you. We're entering this season of thankfulness, and I cannot go a day without thinking of each of you, praying for you, and hoping for everything good to happen in your life. I forgot to switch my little sign over to autumn, so I'm going to flip that over really quick. And then that's going to be the end of today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and thank you so much for watching and putting up with my really sad, sickly voice. I don't use music. I'm more like a podcast if you're new here, because that's just what I do. So I hope you enjoyed it and got some motivation to decorate your home for fall today. I'm so glad that you're here. And just thank you so much for watching. Be sure and share it with your friends. It really helps me on YouTube. And subscribe if you're new. I'd love to have you here. And be sure and let me know if you're new in the comments so that I can come and say hello to you. But I'm going to go now so I can get this uploaded for you guys. But I will see you in the next one. So until then, be grateful, give grace, and God bless.